All right, excited to Saturday night kickoff here in the swamp against Idaho. It's been a long time coming as far as our preparation through the all-season program, into spring ball, and now to the summer practice and training camp. But Paul Petrino is an outstanding offensive football coach. Everywhere he's been successful. Welcoming back Bam Hardman from Jacksonville, coaches the defensive line for Idaho, the team captain, and played here from '98 to 2002. The first game, there's a lot of newness as far as new offense. Excited to get our guys in front of our crowd in our stadium, and see the work that they've put in and see the fruits that have been, what they've done, and our coaching staff and players alike. Probably going to play up to 9 true freshmen in this game. There'll be about 8 or 9 redshirt freshmen playing this game, so close to 20 guys will have their first experience playing in the swamp. So that'll be a lot of fun. But I'm very pleased with our effort, our preparation, how these guys have worked through the all season, in the spring ball, and through training camp. We had a very good practice last night, and looking forward to another practice this afternoon. As far as injury report, Marcus May is the only person that would be questionable for this game at this time. He will not practice today. Hope to get him back tomorrow. We'll release a depth chart after the press conference is over, which you'll be able to see. I think the only thing of notice there, the backup quarterback will be Treon Harris going into this game. There was really no separation from the backup standpoint. We met through the weekend and talked moving forward. Felt like Treon had some things he could provide for us offensively, but that's nothing that's been made for the long term. There's no one been redshirted. No decisions have been made with Will Greer, Skylar Morningwig, anyone else. All of those guys did some good things, and we're going to move forward week to week on that situation there. But I think you're going to notice a lot of depth at the running back position and receiver position. I feel pretty good about our situation at tight end, especially the addition of Jake McGee. Kelly Burton's had a good camp. Offensive line-wise, right now DJ Humphries will be our starter at left tackle. David Sharp's going to play in the game. He came back off his ankle last night. He's still a little gimpy, but moved around pretty well. A combination inside of Max Garcia at center, Tyler Moore, Trenton Brown, and Trip Thurman inside. Antonio Riles continues to come on. Been very pleased with some of his progress. Chaz Green, Rod Johnson, all of those guys are, certainly we feel like can go play winning football. Defensively, front seven, feel pretty solid with where we are on the defensive line. The 4 linebackers I've talked pretty extensively about through camp, along with Daniel McMillan and Alex Angelone, have done some nice things. Secondary, Vernon Hargraves, Brian Poole, Jabari Gorman, and Keanu Neal will start in some form or fashion. If we're in nickel, we could have different combinations of Brian Poole playing the nickel, Vernon Hargraves, Jabari, or Nick Washington. If we're in regular, those 4 would probably be the starting 4 right there with Jabari and Keanu at safety and Brian outside with Vernon. Obviously, we're going to play 3 true freshmen corners and Jalen Tabor, J.C. Jackson, and Quincy Wilson. All of those guys will play on special teams in the game, and depending on how they continue to progress through the rest of the week, how much corner they're going to play. Nick Washington, Duke Dawson, and Marcel Ellis will all play special teams during the game, and how they continue to progress through the week will determine how much they'll play at safety and possibly Nick at the nickel position. So we haven't really decided yet on as far as Austin or Frankie who will kick. We've got confidence in both guys. Both guys have really strong camps, but we can win with both guys. I do know that. We haven't made a decision on the punter yet as far as Kyle and Johnny. We'll punt through the week and see where we go there. Kickoff return, we'll start with Andre. Back there, he needs one more, I think, touchdown to set an SEC record. As far as the off returner, would probably be Valdez Showers or Brandon Powell. And then punt returner would probably start the game with Andre. DeMarcus could do it, or Vernon Hargraves. So we feel pretty good hands as far as those things are concerned. Lito Shepard will be the Mr. 2 Bits for the game, so it's good to get Lito back in the swamp. But as I said earlier, we'll be playing about 9 freshmen, about 8 redshirt freshmen. We do have some guys on the bubble: Kerry Clark, Taven Bryan, DeAndre Goolsby, Will Greer, all guys that are on the bubble as far as playing or not. And those decisions will be made as the week continues to progress.